Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about dental health. I was very fortunate, very fortunate to not need any orthodontic care. These are my actual teeth. um, and all of my kids so far, with the exception of one, have had probably some kind of issue with their teeth. And so I just thought I would do this post and kind of give you some heads up on what to expect and what can you do to help your child. The first thing I feel is that, the earlier you can get the wisdom teeth taken out, the better. I was crazy. I got two of my wisdom teeth taken out when I was like 17 or so. I'm trying to remember how old I was. I was in my teens, my late teens. And then I had my other two taken out as an adult. And let me tell you, the difference was night and day. So if you can get those wisdom teeth out, the earlier the better. I promise you it'll be so much better for your child in the long run. Now, dental health is so important. And I know that there's a lot of you out there who have kids with, goodness, so many obstacles. Like maybe your child has a strong gag reflex. Maybe they have a fear of the dentist. Maybe they're not verbal, and so then it's really a struggle to find a good dentist for them. We were very blessed and lucky to find good dentists when my kids were younger, but I never had to go through those obstacles, because all my kids were verbal eventually, and all of my kids were I guess, able to express their feelings, and we were able to explain to them what was going to happen. So it made their visits to the dentist a lot better. There are scripts you can do for your child to prepare them. I would suggest if you have a young child to go ahead and take them to the dentist's office and let them get familiar with the environment. Maybe have them sit on the chair. Talk to the dentist ahead of time. Say, listen, my child has autism, for example. And would it be okay to just set an appointment where my child can sit in the chair and you could just look through her mouth and just kind of like get them used to seeing a dentist and having instruments inserted into their mouth. You know what I mean? So that when the time comes and maybe they need a filling or something worked done on their mouth, it won't be such a traumatic experience. You know what I mean? So that would be one of my top pieces of advice for you, is to do that with your child. Because dental health is so important. I cannot stress that enough. I'll say this over and over again, I think, in this video, but it is very, very important to have, good teeth. And so along with that, you need to see the dentist at least once a year. If they say every 6 months, right? And so to get a cleaning. And if your child has orthodontic, like apparatuses, braces or whatever in their mouth, then you really need to see a dentist. Make sure that they have their teeth cleaned and that they are able to not make their teeth worse. And so orthodontic care, that's another question, that I have been confronted with is, do we do orthodontic care for our kids, and sometimes, if you go to the orthodontist, it's more for cosmetic reasons. But unfortunately, my children have had to have major stuff done. Like maybe a teeth didn't come out, the baby tooth's still there. They had to pull the other one through. Major stuff like that. Their upper palate being, spread. It's like major stuff. So yeah, so for my kids, it was a no-brainer. We had to do it. But if your child has what they call buck teeth, overbite, underbite, maybe they're, the gap between their teeth, the front teeth, and you feel like it might affect their self-esteem. If they're not self-aware, it may not matter to them. But on the other hand, it may not matter to them now, but that down the road, it could make a difference, in their self-esteem. So those are just questions you need to ask yourself, can you afford it? It's expensive. But yeah. So anyway, I don't know why, but I felt like the need to record this today, and hopefully it answers some questions for you. There's so many orthodontists and so many dentists to choose from. Don't feel obligated to go the same one. Don't feel like you're going to hurt anybody's feelings. You know, I can tell you some stories about that. But anyway, just make sure that it's the right the right person for you, the right dentist and orthodontist for you. As always, good luck on your journey, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye.